Imagine the Earth as it was millions of years ago, a planet untouched by human hands, where nature reigned supreme. Vast plains stretched endlessly beneath ancient skies. Forests rose like green cathedrals, and rivers carved their way through primeval valleys. The air was different, thicker, alive with the sounds of creatures we can scarcely imagine. In this world, giants ruled. Colossal beings walked the land, soared through the skies, and swam in the oceans. Their presence shaped ecosystems, landscapes, and even the course of evolution itself. Today, we step back into that distant world to explore the largest and most magnificent animals that ever existed, the true rulers of prehistoric Earth. Sauropods, the herbivorous titans. Among all prehistoric creatures, none inspire such awe as the sauropods, the gentle giants of the Mesozoic era. These enormous herbivores were nature's masterpieces of scale, living mountains that could blot out the sun when they passed. The Tyrannosaurus, discovered in South America, remains one of the largest land animals to have ever existed. It stretched over 115 feet, 35 meters, from head to tail, and weighed as much as 100 tons, the equivalent of 14 African elephants. Its long neck, extending like a living crane, allowed it to reach the highest treetops, while its whip-like tail balanced its colossal body and could be used as a devastating weapon against predators. Every step of this behemoth would have made the earth tremble. Paleontologists believe these creatures lived in herds, migrating together in search of vegetation. Their massive footprints, sometimes preserved in stone, are a silent record of their existence. Circular impressions as wide as bathtubs, marking the trails of ancient giants. Another South American titan, the Patagotitan majorum, rivaled or even surpassed Argentinosaurus in size. With an estimated length of 120 feet, 37 meters, and a weight of around 70 tons, Patagotitan was a slow but unstoppable force. Scientists think these giants might have communicated through low-frequency sounds, deep rumbles that traveled through the ground. Signals felt more than heard, uniting the herd across miles of open land. To witness a herd of sauropods moving across a prehistoric plain would have been breathtaking, their long necks swaying like trees in the wind dust rising beneath their feet, and the distant echo of their calls resonating across the landscape. Carnivorous giants, kings of terror. Where there were giants to feed on plants, there were also giants that hunted them. The carnivorous dinosaurs were the ultimate predators of their time, elegant, deadly, and built for domination. The Tyrannosaurus rex, the king of the tyrant lizards, ruled North America around 68 million years ago. Standing over 13 feet tall and more than 40 feet long, it was a living weapon. Its massive skull could crush bone with a single bite, up to 6 tons of pressure, more powerful than any predator before or since. Its eyes faced forward, giving it binocular vision to judge distance with deadly precision. Its sense of smell was extraordinary. It could detect the scent of carrion or prey from miles away. T-Rex was not only a hunter, but also a scavenger, a creature that dominated every level of the food chain. Its short but muscular arms, though often mocked, were strong enough to hold prey close during feeding. Its tail acted as a counterbalance, allowing it to move quickly despite its massive weight. Across the ocean, another apex predator was rising, the Spinosaurus aegyptiacus, a monster unlike any other. Stretching up to 59 feet, 18 meters in length, Spinosaurus was the first known semi-aquatic dinosaur. It prowled ancient river systems, hunting massive fish with its crocodile-like snout lined with conical teeth. Its most striking feature was the enormous sail on its back, formed by long neural spines. This sail may have helped regulate body temperature, attract mates, or intimidate rivals. Imagine this creature gliding through a shallow river, its sail slicing through the water like a blade, eyes focused on the movement of prey below. When it lunged, the splash would have echoed across the jungle. Giants of the air. While the land was ruled by dinosaurs, the skies belonged to the pterosaurs, the first vertebrates to achieve true powered flight. Among them, none were greater than Quetzalcoatlus northropi, named after the Aztec feathered serpent god. With a wingspan of nearly 40 feet, 12 meters, Quetzalcoatlus was as large as a small airplane. It soared over Cretaceous plains, scanning for carcasses or small animals to snatch from the ground. Scientists believe it used powerful forelimbs to launch itself into the air, similar to how bats take flight today. Once airborne, it could glide for hours, covering vast distances with minimal effort. Its long beak, toothless yet sharp, could strike with precision. On land, it likely walked on all fours, folding its wings beside its body, a strange, elegant creature bridging the world of earth and sky. To see one flying overhead would have been an unforgettable sight, its enormous shadow gliding silently across rivers and forests as if the very sky had come alive. Oceanic titans. Beneath the waves, another world of giants thrived. The prehistoric oceans were teeming with colossal predators that made today's sharks seem almost harmless. The Mosasaurus, a marine reptile reaching up to 60 feet, 18 meters, was one of the most fearsome. With a head like a crocodile's and double-hinged jaws filled with sharp teeth, it could swallow large prey whole. Its body was streamlined for speed, and its tail worked like a powerful fin, propelling it through the water with deadly precision. Mosasaurus was the apex predator of the Cretaceous seas, hunting fish, turtles, and even other marine reptiles. Then there was the Liopleurodon, an enormous pliosaur that could reach 65 feet, 20 meters in length. Its skull alone measured over 10 feet. With strong flippers, it glided effortlessly through the depths, ambushing prey with sudden bursts of speed. Scientists estimate its bite force rivaled that of T-Rex, capable of crushing bones and shells alike. Imagine standing on a cliff 160 million years ago, looking down into a dark sea. The surface seems calm until a shadow the size of a bus glides beneath the waves and, in an instant, disappears into the abyss. That was the world of the marine titans, the Ice Age giants. When the dinosaurs disappeared, the world didn't grow smaller. New giants emerged. During the Pleistocene epoch, also known as the Ice Age, massive mammals roamed frozen tundras and ancient plains. The woolly mammoth was perhaps the most iconic of them all. Covered in thick fur, standing 13 feet tall and weighing 6 tons, it endured blizzards and glacial winds that would have killed most creatures. Its long, curved tusks, sometimes over 15 feet long, were used to dig through snow in search of grass and roots. Herds of mammoths moved together across icy landscapes, communicating through deep, resonant rumbles that could be felt across the tundra. Alongside them walked the woolly rhinoceros, Coelodonta antiquitatis, equally adapted to the cold. It was 2 tons of muscle and fur, armed with a long, curved horn to defend itself from predators like cave lions and saber-toothed cats. And then came the megatherium, the giant ground sloth, a creature as large as an elephant, moving slowly but powerfully through the forests of South America. It stood up on its hind legs, towering over 20 feet tall, using its massive claws to pull down tree branches. Despite its sluggish movements, it was incredibly strong. One swipe could have broken bones or torn bark from trees. The predators of the Ice Age. Every giant herbivore needs an equally powerful predator, and the Ice Age delivered one of the most famous of all, the Smilodon, or saber-toothed cat. Smilodon was shorter and stockier than modern lions, but far stronger. Its jaw housed 2 elongated canine teeth, up to 7 inches long, capable of piercing the thick hides of mammoths or bison. It likely hunted in packs, ambushing prey from the tall grasses before delivering a killing bite to the throat. Imagine the stillness of the frozen plains. Then, out of the mist, a smilodon leaps, muscles rippling beneath its golden fur, its roar echoing through the cold air. For thousands of years, it was the undisputed apex predator of the Americas. Other colossal creatures. Among the lesser-known giants were creatures that seem almost mythical today. The Tyrannosaurus, an ancient crocodile from North America, could reach 40 feet, 12 meters long. It lurked silently in rivers, its eyes just above the water's surface, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Its jaws could crush the armor of even the toughest dinosaurs that dared to drink near the shoreline. Another behemoth was the Paraceritherium, often considered the largest land mammal to ever exist. It stood over 26 feet, 8 meters tall, and weighed about 20 tons. Unlike the rhinoceroses we know today, it had no horn. Instead, it used its long neck to browse treetops, much like a giraffe. Entire ecosystems revolved around its massive appetite as it consumed hundreds of pounds of leaves and vegetation daily. To see one moving across the plains of ancient Asia would have been to witness living history, a creature that bridged the world of dinosaurs and modern mammals. Life on a gigantic scale. Each of these creatures, whether on land, in the sea, or in the air, played a crucial role in maintaining the balance of their ecosystems. Herbivores like sauropods, mammoths, and Paraceritherium shaped their environments by clearing forests and spreading seeds. Predators like T-Rex, Smilodon, and Mosasaurus kept populations in check, ensuring survival through the law of nature's balance. Their size was not random. It was the result of millions of years of evolution, a delicate dance between biology and environment. Larger bodies meant more endurance, protection, and dominance, but also greater hunger and the need for constant adaptation. The legacy of the giants. Today, all that remains of these titans are fossils, silent witnesses of an ancient world. But each bone, each footprint, tells a story of survival, evolution, and power. When we uncover their remains, we are not just studying the past, we are connecting to a time when life existed on a truly monumental scale. They remind us that Earth has always been a planet of extremes, of creation and destruction, of life pushing the boundaries of what is possible. These giants walked before us, soared above us, and swam beneath us, long before humans even existed. Their story is not just one of extinction, but of endurance, a reminder that nature's creativity knows no limits. The wonder of the titans. The tale of the prehistoric giants is ultimately a tale of wonder. From the long-necked sauropods to the mighty predators of land and sea, and the shaggy titans of the Ice Age, these beings were nature's most magnificent expressions of life. They challenge our imagination and ignite our curiosity. Through them, we glimpse the incredible diversity and adaptability of life on Earth, a legacy written not in words, but in stone. And as we stand here, millions of years later, gazing at their fossils, we are reminded of one simple truth. We live on a planet that once belonged to giants,